Welcome to Hardcore Garage, where disco is king. I'm going to do a little demonstration about how easy it is to take the front end off of an S10 pickup. You only need a couple of tools, and that's what one of the great things about these trucks is they designed it to where almost all the bolts are the same. Here in the front, we're going to use a 13 millimeter, a 15 millimeter, and a T15 typically. This has been changed out, and I know there is at least some Phillips head screws in here that probably wouldn't be on yours if you were tearing apart a factory truck. And there's going to be some screws missing. And even a broken one or two here. We're going to be able to pull this headlight bucket with very little trouble. Undo your turn signal light, and your headlight bucket's off. Same thing on the other side, except for this one has a couple more screws in it. It's super easy to give your square body S10 a facelift. There's so many different options out there. This is a GMC grill on the S10. It's an LMC grill, so it didn't have the emblem. LMC is one of those hit and miss places. You got to really pay attention to what you're buying. A lot of their items can be kind of sketchy. Not to badmouth them, you know, if you can't find something someplace else, you're going to do what you got to do, right? Their plastic stuff seems to be pretty good, though. I've heard mainly bad things about their like rubber products. Anything that has metal in it. The quality of the metal that they were using was not great. Where it should have been stainless, it was mild steel. Caused rust issues in some people's cars. And that's not good. I don't know how long we've been on here, but we're almost done with the first 3 parts of a 4-piece grill. Yes. Impacts are the greatest tool in the world. And look, I lied. That's not a 13 millimeter. It's a 10 millimeter. The thing that no one ever has. And just so you know, when I walked over there, first went through the first section of 16-point sockets, the 10 millimeter was missing. I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a couple screws missing in this thing as well. Because I know that I've had it off. Pretty sure it was off before I had it. There are 2 more screws on these. Sometimes they are like them push pins that hold your door panels on. I don't know if it was from different factories that did different ways or how they did it, but. And boom. 4th piece that I've removed. If I was replacing it with a 1-piece grill, this would be part of the grill. You have to take this off to put a 1-piece grill in there. So I'm not sure where everyone gets messed up on simple math. If anyone wants to explain that to me, please do. I'm not hating on you. It's really just semantics. I know lowrider, mini trucks, blah, 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 whatever. It's just something else to argue about. But anyway, boom, we've got that off. To get the bumper off, same process. We're going to go with the 15 mil here. 2 bolts in each fender well holding your bumper braces on. This stuff's been off before, so it's not nearly as rusty as what some people's would be. If you need to soak your bumper bolts in PB Blaster, sometimes even overnight, that always helps. Now, The shaved bolts in here are probably going to give me a little bit of heck. And I've got a couple screws up under there that I'm going to need to get also. One screw on each side, the lower corner of the bumper. Probably don't even have to get down here like this, but makes it a little easier sometimes. Are you kidding me? Okay, well that's not the right size. Again, sometimes you're going to run into that. I think that is probably a 7/16. See what we got. It is a 7/16, and it's a garage door bolt. That's one thing I found doing what I do, is that garage door bolts are very versatile, very useful. They got some amazing self-tappers. This is the screw that I use, and it has a little bolt on the back. Don't know if that's focusing or not, but yes. Okay, so move this crap out of the way so we don't screw anything up here. Gather all of our nuts and bolts. If it's your first time, you probably ought to keep these separated so you know where they go back. These bolts are so screwed up, I don't think it really matters so much where they go. Lefty, loosey, righty, tatty. If you do have a shaved bumper, you don't want to over tighten it, for obvious reasons. Just going to loosen these all up to start with. They are a little rusty. This is where an air ratchet would be awesome. And hopefully I can get these off down here. Well, the bottom ones feel like they may come off easy. Try not to get frustrated when you're working on your stuff. These trucks are 25, 20 years old, you know. Stuff's gonna break. Stuff's gonna be tough. Makes it all worth it in the end. Just keep on it. If you got to call a buddy to help you out, do it. Ask on our group if there's somebody in your area that can help you out. Made some really good friends in this group. People from all different states. They all seem to be really willing to help out when needed. I think I just saw another thing that I got to take off that some truck may or may not have. I still have 2 more to go after these ones. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure that little pan there needs taken off also. So I'll pop up under here and hit that real quick. Just those two. It's like a little air deflector in there. $10 mil. don't even think all trucks have this. Inner deflector is what I'm talking about anyway. Sure, my back's dirty as hell. I don't care. If you were taking off a non-shaved bumper, you'd have to undo your lights from the back. And that's how she comes off. The bumper off of the 89 that's not shaved is going back on this truck. I may throw the chrome bumper on an air dam on here just for winter. It's not going anywhere. It'll just look pretty. Okay, let's get this chrome bumper on here just to see what it looks like. Well, shit. Sorry I'm being quiet. I'm holding my chrome. It's very sensitive subject. Don't want to mess my chrome up. I'm kind of in a daze when I do it. It's all shiny and shit. Nothing personal. I'll probably play some music right there. I just kind of zoned out for a minute. Went into my own little world. Dreaming about mini trucks. I'm not going to tighten this down or anything. I just wanted to see the look. I may throw the clears in it just to see. Like I said, just anything to keep yourself motivated on projects. I'd like to, make several videos for you guys to keep motivated. Hopefully you'll send me some of your progress videos on stuff. And make this place a pretty awesome little community. Hardcore garage, right? We're all in this together. Minus the fingerprints. That looks pretty smooth, right? I'll throw the rest of it in there a little bit later. So basically, going back through my older videos, this was one of the ones that has been watched quite a bit and was demonetized or not able to be monetized because of that little cut where I say, I'll probably put some music in here. If you watch the original video, and I don't know if I'm going to erase that one or just leave them both in there just because. I don't know if it's petty, me going back and redoing it so it can be monetized, but I just had some fun with it, re-edited a little bit, and I'm getting better, and it's interesting to see the garage, the way that it looked before. I don't know if it hasn't been a year since I redid that, but it's just kind of strange just seeing it, all old and crusty. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoy this video again. If you haven't seen it the first time, hope this helps you out maybe a little bit. You can see how easy it is to take the front end apart on an S10. It's nothing, man. You can do it in 15, 20 minutes probably. Even a beginner with some beginner tools. Have fun. Enjoy this Christmas season. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Keep on trucking.